Hello Pisces, welcome to your monthly tarot reading. This is for the month of January 2021. This is a love reading. I've cleansed the cards, I've shuffled the cards, so we're just going to get cracking on with your reading here. The first question I asked was the energies of the month for you, and what you have out is you have Princess of Coins. It tells me you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo energy. Or you could be receiving a message from them, or this could represent you starting to take responsibility. Gaining some knowledge that's necessary in order for you to make a reality. It speaks about planning, taking responsibility. It brings messages, it brings fertility, this card. It's growth, it's stability, it's security. It's a slow energy, a slow energy. So it could be either that you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo energy and you could be receiving a message from them this month, or it's that you're stepping up and you're starting to take responsibility for something here. You could be getting some ideas coming through and you're now starting to put some planning into place, some practical planning here. But definitely possibilities of expansion, definitely possibilities of growth this month for you. What you have heading towards you is you have the Queen of Wands coming in reverse. This is a fire sign. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This tells me that either work-wise, you could, or in life, you've had a lot of burdens. You're a bit overburdened, too much responsibilities on your plate here, and it's overburdening you. You're emotionally, you're seeking something more emotionally, you need something a bit more. And if you haven't left a situation, you are going to be thinking about turning your back on the situation because it's just too much for you. There's too much burdens involved here. Again, I've got the Queen of Wands coming out, confirming this again. So that's twice. 3 decks of cards, this Queen of Wands reversed has come out in what to expect. So you definitely are, you've got too much burdens, too much responsibility, and it's overwhelming you. And you're thinking about just turning your back on a situation. You've went through an absolute nightmare of a time with the Ten of Swords here. This could be some form of depression that you've went through. There could have been alcohol, drugs abuse, some kind of obsession here. But you're over this. You're starting to come out of this now. The Tens is you're putting this behind you. Whatever these burdens, whatever's overburdening you, you're turning your back on it because you're seeking something more emotional. You're ending something. You're bringing your stresses and your worries to an end in order to start something new. I think you're going to be heartbroken over this. I think you feel like there's an emotional loss, grieving perhaps, concentrating on what you've lost rather than looking at your the new opportunities that are sat there waiting for you. Because not all your cups have spilled. There's only been so many cups that have spilled. So there's still potential and there's still opportunity, but you've been grieving this. It's either that or there's been an emotional loss that you've been grieving. Something that you turned your back on because it was just a bit overwhelming for you. Too many burdens, too much anxiety for you, a lot of worry, a lot of fear. And you've went through a nightmare. An absolute nightmare, but that nightmare's ending. There's just some emotional losses here. This nightmare's ending, and you're starting to take responsibility, and you're starting to plan and move forward and grow Your obstacles this month, and we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in reverse. So you're not developing yourself. You're not developing yourself spiritually. You're not nurturing yourself financially. But lack of growth, this is an obstacle for you. Your lack of growth is an obstacle. The lack of, there's the Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse. So there's delays, there's setbacks, losses, financial losses, losses in your stability, losses in your security. And this is an obstacle for you. This is because you've not been developing yourself. You've not been taking action with the King of Wands coming in reversed here. Is that because you don't know what direction you're going into? There's maybe you're lacking passion, you're lacking energy, or lacking direction, but you're not taking action, you're not developing yourself. So I've got another sideline story here that's going to clarify this for me. And we have the Queen of Swords coming in, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy here. This is someone who is clear and concise in her communication. She's a very, very cutting lady. Don't try to pull the wool over her eyes. She has lived a life, she has lived the experiences, and she knows. She's a very cutting lady, but she's honest. I've got the Seven of Pentacles, which speaks about being frustrated, having put in so much work into something, taking the time back, stepping back, looking at what you've already put in, looking at where you're now needing to go. Definitely frustrations, wondering whether you should continue to put any more effort into this, but you've went so far here. I've got the Four of Pentacles coming in reverse, which is telling me there's been some loss, some security loss, some financial loss for you that you're trying to overcome. You're trying to overcome. There's definitely been some losses in your stability, your security, or your finances. You're trying to overcome this. There's been something that's blocked you, some form of obsessive behaviour perhaps. Whether you've been connected to someone, obsessing over someone, but the obstacle is being clear and concise and knowing what it is you want perhaps, because you don't know what direction you're going into. So you need to be honest with yourself. You've put a lot of work into something. Yes, you've had your losses, but you've also you've gained so much. And I think you're trying to overcome your losses here, and you're finding it a bit difficult because you're lacking the direction of where to go, how to do this. Your influence is working in your favour, and I have the Two of Cups coming in reversed here. So this is an emotional relationship where there's been love, but it's lacking some balance, it's lacking some harmony. You're lacking faith and you're lacking hope in a situation with the Star card coming in reverse. This is an Aquarius energy here. Lacking faith, not feeling like you're getting what you're wanting, not understanding. You maybe not understanding why a relationship is going through some problems, is in separation, or is lacking balance, is lacking harmony. You're not understanding this. But I've got the Five of Cups coming in reversed here that speaks about this emotional loss that you've had. This emotional loss. That you've maybe turned your back on because you're seeking something more. This tells me the influences in your favour is that you're starting to overcome this now. You're starting to get past the hurt. And yeah, you're ready to move past this. You're ready to take action now. It's just you just don't know what direction you're going in. So the good news is the influences in your favour is you are going to take action. Your obstacle is you just don't know what direction you're going in. But certainly overcoming, I think the action is that you're overcoming is some kind of loss that had an imbalance, an emotional imbalance in this. Your possible outcome is we have the Strength card reverse. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Again, going back to this king, he was a mature fire element here. Again, could be Leo. But this tells me that you're lacking, you're feeling weak. You're feeling weak. You don't feel strong. Maybe because this is early development stages for you. Maybe because you're just at the start of your journey. Or you're dealing with a younger fire element, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You're someone who's young, someone who's immature. But someone who's excited, someone who's passionate, someone who's ready to start their journey. I've got the Page of Swords coming in here, which is telling me that someone's inquisitive. There could be a message coming forward, some challenging communication. Someone's looking to find out some information. They might be keeping their eye on you here. And then I've got the Page of Pentacles coming in reverse, which is telling me that there's been a lesson from the past that you need to learn. Re-examine some lessons from the past. Re-look at that. I've then got the High Priestess coming in reverse, which is telling me that there's information that's being kept from you. Information that's been withheld from you. So, this information that's been withheld from you is because this person's finding it challenging to communicate. It could be because they're immature, they're lacking experience. I've got 3 pages here, so let me have a look at what. Okay, so the 2 pages that are standing is telling me that there could be some kind of quarrel between you and some friends or a friend. But the 3 is telling me that there's you've got a good social life and lively parties heading your way. But as I said, the outcome is that you're not feeling very strong. You're feeling quite weak. You are motivated. You're feeling optimistic. You want to start this new journey, but you're just feeling a bit weak. You're struggling to communicate, finding communication a bit challenging. But there's something from the past that you've been asked to go and re-examine. Again, something's been withheld from you, so re-examine something from the past here. Your soul journey card is that I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And you have the Cupid's arrow. Hope, faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting and a hesitation. That's your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope you can get something from it and I hope you have a great month. Bye for now.